They were bold, beautiful, and then they vanished. These aren't just cars. They're pieces of forgotten history, built with passion, lost to time. From wild concepts that never made it, to production models mysteriously pulled from the road. We found 3 of the rarest classic cars the world almost forgot. One of them might just blow your mind. Stick around, because the third one, you've probably never seen anything like it.
Number 3. The 1954 Kaiser Darren is a rare and innovative American sports car that stands out for its unique design, limited production, and fascinating history. Here's a detailed overview. Manufacturer: Kaiser Motors, a short-lived American automaker. Designer: Howard Dutch Darren, a legendary coach builder known for his work on luxury and custom cars. Competition: designed to rival the Chevrolet Corvette, 1953, but with more exclusivity. Production years: only 1954, with a few sold as late as 1955. Total made: just 435 units, making it extremely rare today. Exterior body material: one of the first American fiberglass-bodied sports cars, like the Corvette. Doors: unique sliding pocket doors. They retract into the fenders instead of swinging open. Styling: smooth curves with a Darren dip. A subtle concave line along the sides. Colors: originally offered in pastel blue, pastel yellow, pastel green, and red. Interior dashboard: simple, driver-focused layout with a full set of gauges. Seats: bucket seats with vinyl or leather upholstery. Convertible top, manual folding. Soft top with an optional hard top. Original engine, 161 cubic inches, 2.6 litres. Willys inline 6, 90 to 110 horsepower. Weak for a sports car, leading to sluggish acceleration. Transmission: 3-speed manual with optional overdrive. Dutch Darren himself installed Cadillac Vive 8 engines unsold models to improve performance. Some were converted to supercharged or other V8s by private owners. Top speed: approximately 90 to 100 miles per hour with the original engine. Price: approximately $3,668, more expensive than a Corvette. Sales flop: only 50 sold in 1954. The rest were bought back by Darren. Kaiser Motors was struggling financially. Underpowered engine compared to rivals. Niche design: pocket doors were seen as gimmicky. Legacy and collectability: rarity. Only about 300 survive today. Value: today, $100,000 to $300,000 plus, depending on condition. V8 converted models are especially desirable. Pop culture: featured in classic car shows and occasionally in Films Arc TV. Dutch Darren kept unsold models in his garage, later upgrading them with Cadillac V8s and selling them as Darren V8 versions. Number 2. The Tucker 48, also known as the Tucker Torpedo, is one of the most innovative and controversial vehicles in American automotive history. Designed by visionary engineer Preston Tucker, the car was introduced in 1948 with the aim of revolutionizing the automobile industry. The Tucker 48 was packed with futuristic features unheard of at the time, many of which later became standard in the industry. Cyclops eye, headlight, a center-mounted third headlight that turned with the steering wheel to improve visibility on curves at night. Rear-mounted engine, a powerful 334 cubic inch, 5.5 litre, flat-six engine mounted at the back, originally developed for helicopters. Safety: first, it had a padded dashboard, shatterproof windshield, seat belts, rare at the time, and a crash chamber designed to protect passengers in front-end collisions. Independent suspension ensured a smoother ride and better handling. Innovative transmission used a cord pre-selector transmission and later developed its own Tucker Y1 system. Only 51 units of the Tucker 48 were ever produced before the company was shut down in 1949. Why? Government scrutiny. Tucker faced an SEC investigation alleging fraud, later dismissed. But the legal battle crushed public confidence. Industry pressure. Many believe Detroit's big three automakers and oil companies saw Tucker as a threat and influenced regulators to halt his progress. Financial struggles. The company struggled with funding and production costs, despite raising money by selling dealer franchises and accessories before the car was ready. Even though the Tucker 48 never made it to mass production, its impact was huge. Many of Tucker's innovations later became standard features in modern cars. Of the 51 cars produced, 47 still survive, highly sought after by collectors. The story of the Tucker 48 was immortalized in the 1988 movie Tucker, the Man and His Dream, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. The Tucker 48 wasn't just a car. It was a bold statement about what the automotive industry could become. It represented safety, design innovation, and the power of individual vision in a world dominated by large corporations. Today, it remains one of the rarest and most legendary American classic cars, and a symbol of what might have been. Number 1. The Studebaker Avanti is one of the boldest and most misunderstood American cars ever built. Launched in the early 1960s by the struggling Studebaker Corporation, it was envisioned as a futuristic grand touring car that could revitalize the brand, and perhaps even save it. Styled by Raymond Loewy, one of the 20th century's greatest industrial designers, the Avanti had an aerodynamic, jet-age look with no front grille, a radical departure for its time. Its fiberglass body was lightweight and sleek, making it one of the most unique designs in American automotive history. With a long hood, short rear deck, and curved body lines, it looked like it came from the future. And it still turns heads today. Powered by a 289 cubic inch V8, the Avanti was fast and nimble. The supercharged R2 version made 290 horsepower and could hit 170 miles per hour in test runs, making it the fastest production car in America at the time. It had front disc brakes, a first for an American production car, which gave it braking power far ahead of competitors. The Avanti was rushed into production. Fiberglass body panel issues led to production delays and limited supply. Studebaker was already in financial trouble, and despite a promising launch, the company couldn't keep up with demand. Only about 5,800 Avantis were built before Studebaker shut down its South Bend plant in 1963. The Avanti didn't die with Studebaker. A series of small companies, Avanti II, Avanti Motor Company, continued producing Avanti-inspired models until the early 2000s. These continuation models became cult classics in their own right. The Avanti is now seen as one of the most daring cars ever to come from Detroit. It was fast, futuristic, and filled with innovation. A real GT car with muscle. Today, collectors prize the original 1962 to 63 models for their rarity, design, and historical significance.